Chapter 7, Session 41, PLSQL. Topic is comments of PLSQL and PLSQL language fundamentals. The first one is called comments in PLSQL. So here we can give comments in PLSQL block in two ways. So in two ways we can give comments of blocks. So comments in PLSQL are expressed using any of the two notations. The one notation is called first way, is nothing but single line comment. First is nothing but single line comment is nothing but first way, is by preceding the comment with two hyphens. Two hyphens is nothing but minus minus here minus minus. So the first way is by preceding the comment with two hyphens. So in bracket that shows the hyphen, that symbols. So the best example is hyphens. This is single line comment. So that is called as single line comment. Once again, single line comment is nothing but first way. So we have two types of comment. The first way is by preceding the comment with two hyphens, bracket that shows the symbol. So the best example here, minus minus is nothing but two hyphens. This is single line comment. So this method is called single line comment. So in program, each and every program we can mention the comment because that shows the particular line, how the particular line works, the meaning of the particular line. That is called as comment. Second one is called second way. Second way is called block comments. It's nothing but block comments. So a second way is nothing but block, BLOCK, block comments. Any character that come after the two character sequences. So here we have two character sequences. The first is called /*. You see that shows /* and ending with the // and ending with the /*. So okay, so second way is nothing but block comments. So second way is nothing but block comment. Second way is by starting the comment with the /*. So that is called as starting with /* and ending with the //. So this is called the second way comment. So this method is called second way comment. So here the one example is there. You just watch or observe that example. So here first starting from /*, this comment can be of multiple lines. Suppose if you want to show only one line, then we can use hyphen. Then if you want to mention comments more than one line, so then we can use /* and ends with //. So these are the two types of comments. So two types of comment is nothing but one is called single line comment and the second one is called block comment. Fine. Next, PLSQL fundamentals. PLSQL fundamentals. So in PLSQL, it has so many different types of operations and options. Each and every one represent the particular fundamental. It's nothing but language. You know what is meant by language. So PLSQL is one of the language, because if you want to communicate with the computer, then we require language. If you want to communicate with the students, if you want to communicate with the lecturers and others, anybody, so then we can the particular language. So language is the communication between two peoples, or language is communication between lecturer and the students, or student and the lecturers, and the user and the computer. The first one is called character set. PLSQL language fundamentals has character set. So you see the character set has PLSQL programs are written as line of text. Written as line of text using a specific set of characters. Here we are using specific set of characters. So you see PLSQL programs are written as lines of text using a specific set of characters. Using a specific set of characters. We can use set of characters. Like in PLSQL character set as letters. So letters is starting from uppercase letters. So that is starting from capital letter A to capital letter Z, because it has 26 alphabets. Each and every one is called capital letter A, B, C, D, Z up to Z. And then it has lowercase letter from A to Z. From A to Z, these are called lowercase or small letters. And then PLSQL has numerous. It's nothing but numbers. So that is starting from 0 and ends with 9, 0 to 9, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is called as numbers. And PLSQL has symbols. So you see symbols, parentheses are there, plus, minus, star, slash, less than, greater than, dollar symbol, ampersand, or floor bracket open close, question mark, square brackets, at symbol, percentage symbol, inverted comma, semicolon, colon, full stop, in a single inverted comma, double inverted comma. So many symbols are there. So each and every symbol we can use in programming. So these are very important in the program. So each and every symbol is represented by the particular symbol. So that is called as symbols. Next, tabs, tabs, tabs are there. Spaces. So spaces means it has the space between two words or two letters. And carriage returns, it has some carriage returns. You see, PLSQL character set has uppercase letters, lowercase letters, numbers, symbols, tabs, spaces, and carriage returns. These are all called a character set of PLSQL language fundamentals. So next, literals. So what is meant by literals? So here, a literal is a numeric value or character string used to represent itself. So what is meant by literal? A literal is a numeric value or a character string used to represent itself. It has numeric value or it has character, anything, so that represent itself. Sometimes numerals, literals are also called as constant. Sometimes literals are also called as constant. So we have two types of literals. One is called numeric literals and the second one is called string literal. One is called numeric literals and second one is called string literal. So and third one is there character literal is there, and then Boolean literal. So total 4 literals are there. So one is called numeric literal, second one is called string literal, third one is called character literal, fourth one is called Boolean literal. So Boolean is something but logical literal. So totally 4 literals are there. 4 literals are there. So what is meant by literals? Don't forget it. So literals means numeric value or character string used to represent itself. So there are 4 types of literals. One is called numeric literals, second one is called string literals, third one is character literals, and fourth one is called Boolean literal. So numeric literals, it has some numbers 0 to 9, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That example is numeric literal is something but it has some numbers. Suppose 2 plus 3, 4 plus 5, 5 minus 3, like that. String literal. So here string is nothing but set of characters. Set of characters is known as string. Suppose name is equal to for example name is equal to what Raju is nothing but string literal. Name is equal to single double inverted comma Raju is nothing but the example of string literal. And then character literal. So character literal means it has only one character, single character. So enclosed by single quote. Character is a single letter enclosed in single letter. That is called as character literal. So Boolean literal is nothing but logical literal, because logical and logical are logical one. So see, these are the literals of PLSQL. So next, PLSQL data types. In PLSQL data types, PLSQL provides wide variety of predefined data types. That defines wide variety of predefined data types, which can be divided into 3 categories. These are divided into 3 categories. The one is called scalar, represent a single value. Scalar data type represent a single value. Don't forget it. Scalar represent a single value. Composite is a collection of components. Reference is a pointer that points to another item. Composite is second one. And third one, LOB. Words a lobe locator. LOB is nothing but locator. Words a lobe locator. So these are the 3 categories of data types. So the following are the data types in various categories. So first one is called scalar. In scalar data types, that has number 0 to 9, characters are there, variable character 2. So it contains numbers as well as characters, strings, date is there, Boolean is nothing but logical. So these are all called scalar categories. Okay, once again, scalar categories include numbers, single character, where char 2 is nothing but it has the numbers or string or character. Date is nothing but date that identifies the date. Boolean is nothing but logical and or not. Composite in second category is called composite. It has the record, table and vary. Record, table and array. So it's nothing but a character. Composite. LOB. So that identifies the locator. B file, B lob, C lob, NC, LOB. So these are the lob category. Scope and visibility of variable. Scope and what are the scope and visibility of the variable? Scope and of the variable refers to region of the program in which the variable can be used. The variable is said to be visible when it can be referred without any qualifier. That refers without any qualifier. Example, suppose we are taking example. So we are taking one simple example here. So see that simple example that shows the declare number 1, data type is number of 5 that begins. Then we can declare number 2, number of 5 begin. We have declaration statements and end. So first end denotes the number 2, second end denotes the number 1. So that is called as, you see, a declare number 2, number 5 begin. This method, this step is called scope of variable num2. So that is called a scope of variable num2. That is example. So you see num1, number 5 of 2 end. That is called a scope of variable number 1. Here that variable number 1 identifies scope of variable number 1, and variable 2 is nothing but number 2 that identifies the scope of variable num2. So that is called as the best example of this one. So here variable num1 can be accessed from the point of declaration to the end of the outer block. You see, variable num1 can be accessed from the point of declaration to the end of outer block. Variable num2 can be accessed from the point of declaration to the end of inner block. So num1 is their outer block and num2 is their inner block. So what is meant by variable? A quantity which can be changed during the execution of program is called variable. A quantity which can be changed during the execution of program. A quantity which can be changed during the execution, because that will change, the value will be changed. A variable name must begin with a character and can be followed by a maximum of 29 other characters. So that is always starting from character and must begin with character, and it has 29 characters. Don't forget it. So here one assignment operator is there. The assignment operator is nothing but single equal. Single equal is nothing but assignment operator. Assignment operator allows a value to be stored in a variable. What is the use of assignment operator? Assignment operator allows a value to be stored in a variable. For example, variable is equal to expression. Variable is equal to expression is nothing but, suppose num is equal to 5, count is equal to, you see the example, count is equal to 1. That is called as assignment operator. We are using assignment operator, colon equal. Assignment, when we are using assignment operator, we can assign the value to the particular variable. You see, name of Srikanth. Srikanth is the expression and name is the variable. So we can assign Srikanth is to name of variable. HRABS 0 into 5. Surname, subtitle. Like this is an example. What is meant by constant? So constant is nothing but a quantity which cannot change. Constant, which the variable or value which cannot change during the execution of program is called constant. Okay, the keyword constant must be added to the variable name and a value assigned immediately. The keyword constant must be added to the variable name and value assigned immediately. No further assignment to the constant is possible while the constant within the scope of the PLSQL block. For example, I will take on best syntax here. Constant name, constant is there, data type is there, is equal to value. Constant name, we can take any name. So for example, constant name is equal to city. So constant is equal to Bangalore. Data type, we're using varchar2. Value, we can give any value, 6 or 4, 7, 8. So that is called as value. So so these are all the character. So character set, literals, constant and variable. So these are all called PLSQL language fundamental. In PLSQL language fundamental sometimes has character set, literals, and then it has variable, it has constant, it has comments. Okay, so these are all called PLSQL language fundamentals. Okay, fine. So suppose we are taking any variable. Suppose if you want to declare a variable, then we can use some syntax also. Variable name, data type, not null, initial value. That is the syntax of variable. Okay, so we'll take an example. If you want to take any example, variable name object, variable name is nothing but you take any variable name. Okay, so for example, I'll take Dbms object is nothing but a particular session, a percentage, not null. We're using not null. Null is nothing but there is no value in the programming concept. So don't forget it. So that's called a PLSQL language fundamentals. Language fundamental has character set, because if you want to declare any PLSQL, so that is having so many different types of pods. Already we know declaration pod, and then exceptions pod, executable pod, begin pod, section pod. So many pods are there. So but if you are writing any program, then that is starting from some language fundamentals also. Like in language fundamentals has data types, scalar, composite, and lob. These are the three categories. Scalar includes number, character, varchar to date, boolean. Composite includes record, table, and array. LOB includes B file, B lob, C lob, and NC lob. So the three categories includes these type of data types. So next, scope and visibility of variable. Scope of the variable refers to the region of the program in which the variable can be used. Okay, so variable is said to be very visible when it cannot be referred without any qualifier. Already we are showing you some example. So here we are having two variables, num1 and num2. So the scope of variable num1 and num2. This variable has scope. Variable num1 can be accessed from the point of declaration, end of the outer block. And variable num2 can be accessed from the point of declaration to the end of inner block. So what is meant by variable? A quantity which can change during the execution of program is called variable. A quantity which can change, the value can be changed. The value cannot be changed is called constant. A quantity which can be changed during the execution of program is called variable. A variable name must begin with the character and can be followed by a maximum of 29 other characters. So next, assignment operator. So assignment operator. You see, assignment operator allows a value to be stored in a variable. Assignment operator allows a value to be stored in a variable. Assignment operator colon equals. Suppose I'll take one syntax variable is equal to colon expression. I will take an example count. Assignment operator 1. So here the 1 is assigned to a variable of count. Here 1 is assigned to a variable of count. What is meant by constant? A quantity which cannot change during the execution of a program is called constant. A quantity which cannot change during the execution of program is called constant. The keyword constant must be added to the variable name and a value assigned immediately. The keyword constant must be added to the variable name and value assigned immediately. So here the constant, the syntax of constant is constant name is there, constant, and then data type value. We can give the particular value to the constant. Okay, so these are all the variable constant and character set. Character set means the PLSQL programs are written now has lines of text using a specific set of characters. Uppercase characters, uppercase letters are there, lowercase letters are there, numbers are there, 0 to 9, symbols are there, flower bracket open, flower bracket close, plus, minus, asterisk is multiplication symbol, divided by symbol, modulus operator, less than, greater than, one's complement, semicolon, colon, single inverted comma, double inverted comma, logical or, underscore, question mark, square bracket, full stop. So like so many symbols are there in PLSQL. And then fourth one, tabs, spaces and carriage returns. Next, literals. So what is meant by literals? A literal is a numeric value or a character. A literal is a numeric value or a character string used to represent itself. A literal is a numeric value or a character used to represent itself. There are 4 types of literals are there: numeric literal, string literal, next character literal and boolean literal. Numbers, string is set of characters, characters is only one. Character is nothing but it has only one letter, a single letter. Boolean is nothing but logical. So these are the literals of PLSQL. Okay, dear students, today our class will understand comments in PLSQL and then PLSQL language fundamentals, character set, literals, 4 types of literals, PLSQL data types, scalar, composite and LOB, and then scope and visibility of variables, and then best examples, what is variable, and assignment operator, a syntax, example, constant, what is constant, syntax, and we are having some example related to this topic. Thank you.